Hey friends, this is Shannon with Diversely Designed, and I am doing this week's caregiver tip for the collab. Now, if you caught the collab stories recently, I had taken a lot of you along our journey on traveling on road trip with our kids and gave you some tips. But what I'd like to do is kind of sum up a little bit of what we do to make a road trip as pleasant as possible, especially in traveling with children with neurodiverse conditions such as FASD, ADHD, and other developmental disabilities. So I'm going to give you a couple of quick tips, and if you have any questions, please feel free to DM the collab and I'll be happy to answer them, or DM Diversely Designed, and I again will be happy to answer them. So number one, first and foremost, is know your limits. Know your limits, not only about your children, how long can they go on a trip before they start to lose it, before they start to get overwhelmed, but number two, know your own limits as well. In other words, how far can I go before I might lose my mind if my child is having a meltdown? Now, what I try to do when it comes to meltdowns, the number two tip is the key that I have found for us is we need to be calm. And I cannot stress that enough. And not just calm, but patient. For me, I find that sometimes I really want to rush because I want to get to where we're going. And so I get on task and there are things that just need to be done. And I have to take a step back and recognize that sometimes my child needs more time to process what's happening and to do the tasks that I've asked them to do. So I had to be willing to take a longer timeline to get to our destination. Number three, I would say, is prepare for the inevitable, okay? Meltdowns are going to happen. There's going to be times when there's overload, there's overstimulation, and have that plan in place on what you are going to do when that happens. Talk to your partner about that and state, okay, if this happens, what is our position? Who's going to do what? Because that way there's no back and forth toggling between you and your significant other jumping in the middle of it all. And so I would definitely say, definitely have that plan in place. Bring the things that you might need, noise canceling headphones, things like that. What I've also done is in our trailer, I have provided sensory items and books and games and things for the kids to do while on the campground when we're sometimes in the trailer and we need to take a break. My children like to do games, although they struggle with them, so they have to be supervised, but bringing games and things to do. And then lastly, so I can keep this shorter, which more caregiver tips for traveling are coming, I wanted to let you know another key that I have found is sometimes we on a road trip, we love music and we love to listen to them. And I have found that sometimes we just need a sound break. And that's what I called it this week. I said, you know what? I think we need a sound break. And so instead of playing more and more music, I turned off the radio and I asked them to just enjoy the silence. And it was amazing what happened because the sound break was really important. And it was something new I actually learned on this trip. So those are your key points. Know your limits, staying calm and patient, and preparing for the inevitable, and talking with your partner as far as who is going to do what, and then also making sure that you have all of the items that are necessary for your family. So again, this is Shannon with Diversely Designed, part of the collab here, and if you have any questions or would like some more tips, again, please feel free to DM us or ask us questions, so you can ask us some questions. Be happy to answer them for you, and watch for some posting and some more tips coming up in the future. Have a great time. Hopefully you guys will get out there and enjoy your family time during this summer. Take care.